me define string. My string. My string. It's, for example, let's empty string. And then if you need to check that you get data, and if you want to check it empty or null, for example, you can write this code. We can show it on of course screen if you need. It's that you know, and then you can write this code for checking my string is empty or null. That my string is equal null. Null is also a value, but it is null. Or for example, you can write this my string dot my string is equal empty. It is a possible way that you can write this code. You can write your own methods, but I'm going to show it's already defined built-in methods. Let's show this result. The string, for example, the string is why it's writing like this. String, that's right. String is empty or null. Okay, and let's run. Let's run this code first. Now it will show my string is empty or null. Yes, my string is empty now. But it is important to learn about the methods, built-in methods, using with strings, arrays, lists. Also, we are going to use link methods and so on. Now, you can solve this problem also exactly same result, but using method if the string is null or empty. There is null or empty method is built-in method, and you can use it and you can solve this problem like this. Here also that we can show the exactly same result, and it will show exactly same result like this. It is that you can define like this, but it is better way that need to learn to use methods, and also later we are going to create our own methods together with classes. When you run the code, and then it will work like this. This is first this code, and this is another one. It is built-in methods. Also that the math functions that you can, of course, you are going to use string methods, array methods, and so on. Okay, that's what we did. Let me show it first with my method. Let's declare it, and then let's write, for example, hello world, and then let's call it. It is my function here. Actually, it is function, and then if you call it my method, and then it will call and it will execute, of course. Let me comment it out, this part. Let's run the code. Now my method to be called, it's executed and stopped. I can call it 3 times or more times, 2 times or more times. That's my method. If I called like this, and then it will execute 2 times. You can see the result, that the first call, and this is second call. And of course that you can use with parameter. Let's string name, that's first name, and then of course not here, it is here that we need to declare when we declare the function or method. Now you can see it shows an error. It's a squiggly red line. It means I typed something wrong or missing, and here I need to pass an argument. Here, let me send, for example, Anya, and here let me send John, and here also I need to change, of course, hello plus first name. Yes, now it will show, of course, with this result. Let's run it again. Now you can see, hello Anya, and the second time, as a parameter, I send John, and it will show hello John. Okay, now let's use return value here. Let's create a function with return value. I'm going to define it int, and the name of the function, I'm going to name it power, and it will calculate to the power of the number. It is also that we have math function pow, P-O-W. Yeah, you can use math dot then function name, and it is math library built-in functions, but also that you can create it.
Method.
Pow method, yes. Math.pow here also that you can use like this, math.pow method. It takes double. You can see if you put parentheses and you can get information about this function, it returns double. This function returns double math.pow, and then it takes two parameters. They are also double. You can see here. It is first argument, and this is second argument. But you can write like this to, it is number, and this second number is the power value. Okay, last three. The result, of course, I have to put here parenthesis, and the result, let's comment it out, this part, and then this will be 8. The result for it will be 8. If we run it, and then you can see the result for math function, it is 8. Of course, you can use min, max, that's squared, and so other mathematic functions that you can create. Now let's create it. Basically, it will take, now I want to take integer number, and let's get the value for power, and then yes, we can return number. Of course, not like this. I need to write some code. It is not just num times power. For it, I'm going to some calculation. For example, I'm going to assign a total or the result that we can name it, and it is multiplication, and because of that I'm going to start with 1, the value 1. It is starting value for total or result. Let me change it, result, and then let's create a loop, and in it I'm going to, it means, for example, if 2 power 3, it means 3 times we are going to multiply 2. It is mathematical solution. It 3 times, it 2 to the power of 3, it means that we are going to multiply 2 3 times. And here also that over loop, I'm going to start from 0, and then of course if I less than power value, it is index will calculate how many times. It will start from 0, and because of that it will be less than, not less or equal. And then yes, I plus plus, and here I'm going to write result times number. Yes, I can show like this, and then here I can return result like this. It is possible way that you can develop that your own methods here, that this one will execute exactly same functionality with this built-in function, math function. But here, of course, that it is double. You can see it is double. But here in my function, it is int, and it will return integer value. Of course, I can call it it is important thing when you return a value, or if you want to just show that result, that you need to use with the right line or right. But also it is possible in some cases, maybe most cases, that we can say you need to assign that value into another variable, and then you can use that variable in your code. Okay, the function, of course, to be called, and then the result will be assigned to your variable. Here, for example, int, let's write, yeah, just let's x, just for testing, and then let's call this method, for example, 2 and 3. it will call, this method will call, of course, and I will calculate this here, this function, and then it will assign to x here, so that you can show it in your code. Let's value of x, and then plus x, that you can show it. Let's run the code now. Value of x is 8. It is our function that we developed, and it is built-in function, that math function, that shows the result. But here it returns double. Here it returns int. Um, I think it's clear. Hope that you can use parameterless. You can use with parameter. Here, actually, that we developed the function. We wrote the functions. They are functions because we don't call it together with objects. And in the afternoon, we are going to create our classes. And then, yeah, we are going to create our class methods. And of course, we are going to use it many times, that we are going to create many methods, and we are going to call it together with method, with objects, and so on.